What is up, everyone? Jason Rigby, HDL Podcast. You know when shit hits the fan? What do most people do? They panic, they react. Well, what if I told you there's this one question that can turn any crisis into your biggest breakthrough? And I stumbled across this idea on an email. It's from this dude. His name is Vaid-Menon, and I want to give him credit. You guys can go to his website. It's his name, BENMEER.com. And he was talking about test-taking strategies. That's the most boring thing I've ever heard of, Jason. How is the spiritual, complex situations and the shit that I'm going through in my life, how is a test-taking strategy going to help me? Well, I want you to pay attention because this completely flipped my perspective on why difficult things keep showing up in my life. And this isn't like everyone happens and this happens and everything for some reason. This is about taking your power back when life gets chaotic. So, Ben, in this email, he tells a story. He tells a story about his friend studying for the GMAT. It's really hard. And this person's grinding through the practice problems, getting frustrated, watching time tick away, feeling like they're just going to never figure it out. Then a friend sitting next to him who aced the test drops this bomb on them. Are you guys ready? This is it. If you haven't paid attention to me, I want you to pay attention to me now. He said, stop driving straight into the problem. I want you to step back and ask, what is the test maker actually testing me on right now? Oh, that's so good. What is the test maker actually testing me on right now? Instead of getting lost in all the complexity and all the stress, they're asking, what skill is this really about right now? Is this testing my math? Is this testing my reading comprehension? Is this testing my ability to manage time under pressure? And once they figured it out, what they were actually being tested on from the test maker, then you could just apply the right approach, right? And suddenly what seemed impossible, now it becomes totally manageable because now I'm just trying to get into the dude's head who made the test. But here's where it gets insane for us. What if life works the same way? What if every challenge, every obstacle, every why is this happening to me moment, what if it's just not evolutionary random chaos? What if it's actually life testing you on a specific skill? And it's a specific skill that you need to level up on that the universe is telling you. Okay, so here's the hack. And here's what's been changing everything for me. We're all face challenges, right? Whether it's our job, our relationships, our money situation, whatever it may be. Instead of immediately freaking out and getting all the emotions, getting into the fight or flight state that we're so addicted to, instead of trying to, some of you try to fix everything and worry, plan. What is life testing me on right now? Let's say your boss is being impossible. You could say, oh my God, I don't even want to go to work today. My boss sucks. I feel like I'm trapped. How is life so unfair to me? What if you ask this? What's this testing me on? Let's get creative in this. What is it testing you on? Maybe it's testing your boundaries. Maybe it's testing your communication skills. Maybe it's testing whether you have the courage to actually go after something better. Let's hit some of you right now because I get a lot of DMs on this one. Stressed about money. So instead of I'm broke, I suck with finances, I'll never figure this out. What if you ask, what's this testing me on? Maybe it's testing your relationship with abundance. Maybe it's testing your practical money skills in a logical way. And this is the big one. Maybe it's testing whether you actually believe you deserve more. You see what happens here? This is a power shift. You go from victim to a powerful creator. You go from powerless to being strategic, from reactive to intentional, and then scattered, fight or flight, scattered, just running to extremely laser focused. So when you know what you're being tested on, you can actually develop the skill. because I know what the test maker is testing me on. So now I can figure out the skill. So now I don't need to suffer, right? I don't have to suffer through this. I'm not reactive. I'm not a victim. There's a skill set here. And if I believe, as the Bible says, that all things work together for good, then I know this is working together for good to evolve me and to grow me in this world. The third density is the school class. So I'm in school right now. So the universe gave me this lesson. So think about that. My suffering, this is Buddhism right here. My suffering is just me deciding to make a decision based off of my emotions that this sucks. But if you really want to be spiritual, you would look at this and say, wow, this is an opportunity. This is a lesson. What is the test maker wanting me to figure out here? And this approach, guys, is so much more powerful. The think positive bullshit that everybody's on, and I'm on YouTube and I'm a spiritual teacher. So I'm not slamming everybody, but just think positive and deny the hard stuff. That can't happen. We're extracting lessons that we know that we need to graduate to go to the next level, right? This is what we're put here for. This is the meat suit that we're in to deal with this situation. I kept attracting people who would take advantage of my generosity. And I would get frustrated with it. It's like, why do I keep meeting these same people? And then I ask, what is this testing me on? And when I began to ask that, it began to hit me. This wasn't about them being bad people. This was about life testing me on boundaries. Do I have the courage enough to say no? Do I value myself enough to protect my energy? And once I figured that out, I could work on those skills. It was just skills for me to learn how to say no and to say no the right way. When you start seeing challenges as curriculum instead of punishment, everything changes. Your circumstances start being a catalyst for you to be that conscious creator of your growth, because unconscious is victim, right? Conscious creator is growth and abundance. The universe isn't trying to break you. It may feel that way in this time frame, but it's trying to build you. It was like when I was in Marine Corps boot camp. That's the whole idea, is to get you trained enough to where you be comfortable in combat and you won't freak out and shoot your buddy. But what's so awesome about it is that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It was extremely hard. We had tons of people quit or get injured, and the graduating class wasn't that big. And then I went to School of Infantry, and that was even harder. But I know if I stack that's a 10 on hardness for me, anything that's happened in my life is like a 2, a 3, or a 4. It's not even close to that. So it makes it easy. It's that learning, right? It's the skill that I need to develop for my growth. So next time you see something challenging happen, I mean, anything, whatever it may be, big or small, before you react, I want you to take 3 deep breaths and then ask, what is this testing me on right now? And then listen, not with that overthinking, crazy reptilian brain, but with that deeper, higher self part of you, the one that just knows stuff, right? And it's going to tell you the answer. You'll be surprised, but it will. Maybe it's testing your patience. Maybe it's testing your ability to ask for help. Some of you are so prideful you can't ask for help. Maybe it's testing whether you really believe you deserve good things. You're never good enough, right? So I can't deserve this. I can't have a good relationship. I have to have drama. I'm not good enough. Maybe it's testing your communication skills. That asshole boss is there and put there in this moment to test it. Maybe it's testing your courage to make a change. You know you need to get out of that relationship, that marriage, whatever it may be. Once you know what you're being tested on, and you know that the test maker is testing you on that, you can choose your response and you can do it consciously. You don't need to react. So if it's testing your boundaries, practice saying no like I did. If it's testing your trust, work on what does surrender practices look like. If it's testing your communication, hey, how do I develop communication skills? And when you start approaching life this way, you stop repeating the same insanity patterns over and over and over again. And you actually begin to do what you're supposed to do on this earth, and that's level up. So let's close on this. Here's your challenge for the next week. Every time something frustrating or challenging happens, I want you to ask yourself, what is this testing me on? And then this is the important part. Work on developing the skill. What's the skill I need to overcome to pass to ace this test? Don't just identify it and move on. You have to execute. You have to take action. Remember, you're not just surviving life's tests. You're using them to become what you're meant to be. The goal isn't to never face challenges. The goal is to get so good at extracting these lessons that you just keep leveling up and you never get stuck. So, guys, try this for 1 week, and I guarantee you're going to start seeing opportunities where you used to see only problems. And this is what I teach all the time, how to go from unconscious victim to conscious creator. And this is how we turn every single setback into a setup for our comeback. Now, guys, we're going to ace life's pop quiz, aren't we?